I'm live. I'm like an hour later than I wanted to be, but also I'm like a little bit tired just because, you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. But you know what? That is fine. That's fine because I'm fine with it. Let's tell people that I'm playing Miitopia. And I gotta get this up on my phone. And then I can start actually playing the game. What's up, Luigi? How are you doing tonight? On this fine night of gaming. Because I myself am doing pretty good. I'm very happy. Oh yeah, I gotta plug in my headphones so I can actually hear this. There we go. Hey, what's up, Boris? Yeah, so let's just hang out. Let's play some Miitopia. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this game tonight. I might be streaming for, I don't know, we'll see how long. Let's beat this level. Because why not? Let's just run in and gold flag it. They like just started. Why are they wondering if they're at the end? But yeah, I just want to have a good time, play some Miitopia. Don't really have any goals for this stream. No goals of any sort, really. Just want to hang out. Oh, that didn't give them friendship points? I thought it would. What an I mean, just like, what an incredible interaction. Of incredibleness. I mean, you don't really need to honestly, you don't, you could just attack one of them. But if you unstable formula, this battle will just be over, like right now. Yeah, so I may as well have unstable formula. I'm about to hit 600 souls. Souls rescued. And of course that is some exciting stuff. Ready to conk out. Honestly, I might be too. It's weird cuz like I didn't do anything today. But I'm just in like the mood to kind of like relax. Like I don't know why, but I guess I did go on a walk. That's exciting. But I don't know, it's weird. On days where you don't do that much, I guess you just get tired. Being tired is fun though. Like, that's gonna sound weird when I say it. But here's the thing. Sometimes when you have a lot of energy and you're just kind of like woo, 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 all over the place, and you're just kind of running around, and then you're like, yeah, I have so much energy, I'm gonna like go, I don't know, what do people with a lot of energy even do? I don't know, but they just like, it's fun, I guess, or it's nice, but also not having energy, like being kind of tired. Not like I can't open my eyes tired. That's like, okay, I just want to go to sleep. But sleeping is nice. That's the thing, but I don't want to do it. You guys have a level 10 relationship. I want to play some games. Which, if you understood my whole monologue, then you would understand. Lacy costume. Equip only stats. Outlandish uniform. Please buy it. You're gonna stay in your other one though? Okay, I'll do only stats because I don't like how that looks. I like your Chinese uniform better. That's what it's called because I guess it's red. Woolly gear, sure, but you're gonna stay in your desert gear. And honestly just might stay in his suit forever. He just might like never change from his suit. Like there's some classes in the game where like especially like the pop star class, they always look bad. So like who cares if they have like a weird outfit because all of them are weird. You know? But for I found like the one good thing. His one good outfit. And he doesn't look... Maybe you can level up your defense. Yeah. Cool. Alright. So, what did you guys do today? Or are you gonna just silently watch my stream and not have a fun social time? I feel like I kind of force social interaction upon people in chat. I don't know why, but like I do. I make you guys socialize. I'm like that teacher who like gets mad at you for going on your phone. And they're like, no, you gotta socialize, which I don't get fully, because like the thing that people did this year in school was like they would all go in a room together and they would play Among Us, which like is a phone game, so it's not social. But I would argue that like phones can help people socialize. Obviously, hey, what's up, old Crankman? Like it's stupid to say that if you're on a phone, you just can't be socializing. Like, the two just don't mix. That's dumb. That's dumb because people can interact over games on a phone. Especially, like, if you're playing it in a room with your friends, you're probably trying to convince them to get the game so you can be better at it than they are. So like there's I don't understand why. Well, I guess I understand that they just see like people on their phone and they're looking down at their phone. Oh, what did you find new out? They're looking down at their phone instead of looking at I don't know, instead of like looking at each other. Can I take a nap? They're always like, all the Miis, they're always just like complaining. Well, not always, but let's go up. 'Cause I'm a gold flag kind of guy. Found out about a new news channel called MVP News. What's so special about MVP News? Now you intrigued me. What's your guys' opinions on like teachers with phones? Came out today. I guess that's cool. Hey, 600 people. I feel like a lot of new news agencies, not new, like a lot of new forms of news are trying to be like, oh, we're so bipartisan. Ooh, that is sad. What's up, Miles? Let's look them up. MVP News. I guess on YouTube. I'll go, I'm guessing YouTube. Hey, what's up? Thages Vajaran. What is up? Let's see, MVP News. What is this? Is it a channel? Well, send it to me on like Discord or something. All these horse interactions are kind of weird. See, I feel like I'm in the right mindset to play this game. I feel like I'm in the right mindset to play this game. Because last time I played it, I was saying how it was a little bit, I found it was at least a little bit annoying that they forced you to watch like these long animations for animations that honestly shouldn't be that long to just boost up a stat. Also, I am trying to hit 1,000 subs by Saturday, which is my 1-year YouTube anniversary. I mean, I gained a bunch. I gained like 7 today, so I already gained a lot, and I'm not worried about hitting it. But hey, if you want to help me hit my anniversary, hit my goal before my YouTube anniversary any sooner, then subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Alright. See, eating grub, honestly, grub is such a good stat. I don't know why it's such a good, it's not a stat. It's a fun way to boost stats. Yeah, see, Goro knows what's up. Yeah, see, he knows exactly what we're talking about. Alright, at least he likes this Stratus Sundae. This Stratus Sundae seems pretty good to me. I don't know why it's such an unpopular food item. Sure, get the two-tone lab gear. But you're still gonna wear your suit, 'cause it looks good on you. You look like a crazy person, and I think that's cool. He looks like a mad scientist. Mad scientists, they probably dress very nice because they're like crazy, so they think they're like good normal people, but actually they're crazy people. You know what I mean? See, Gorobot remembers. I remember Gorobot was my 83rd subscriber because he's like, I'm honored to be 83 or something. I remember he said that. So he knows what's up. Ooh, Snurps have a lot of health. I think that we could have been killing them by now if we didn't, like, you didn't set that trap. Honestly, I'm just gonna do a beat down on you. Urhurt is such a small amount of physical attack. I mean, magic is just better. Ooh, and snurp radishes are good food. How about you guys go to the inn? Oh, interesting. It doesn't let them bond. I guess that'd be a pretty. Oh, and they're full. They're full. I guess that'd be a pretty good way to cheese the game. And so, of course, you can't let that happen. Yo, what's up with you? And he's like upset about this. Alright, I just want to play FIFA. Oh, why can't you play FIFA? What's wrong with playing FIFA? Oh, possibly this level. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, here's my opinion. That's just like, man, I feel free. That's like, I hate it when. Oh yeah, there's a hint. I'll just pull all these. I hate like bad service. Bad service just is so annoying. Yeah, and especially from EA, because the thing about service, just as a thing, is, you know, in some cases you're really relying on someone else to do what you want to do, and sometimes that someone else, they just don't care. They just don't care. They're like, either they're not getting paid enough, or they're just like, they're annoyed because they've had bad experiences with customers. And yeah, exactly. They just like don't care, but it's really frustrating because you're relying on them caring. To get what you need, to get what you want, you're relying on them caring. Which, I mean, that's just not gonna happen all the time. And you know, good service is also difficult because, you know, you can't fully blame them because they don't know what's going on. I mean, it's your issue. A whole number of things can go wrong. Hint. Alright. Off, on. I'm at the beach and bored. Oh, you're at the beach. Well, I mean, it's 9:19 p.m. at least where I am. Maybe it's day where you are. Though it is the longest day of the year. But yeah, that sucks. I mean, that's just unfortunate. Though I feel like longest day of the year. I feel like longest day of the year. It's like kind of sad that it's so early in the summer. Like it should be at like the end of the summer or something. Like it should be in like August or whatever, where everyone is like celebrating and then school starts again. Like the thing about days getting longer is it's like it's always like a happy noticing. Like you're always like happy to notice it. Oh, I was just saying like how it sucks, and then I mentioned how it's the longest day of the year because you said you're at the beach, and then I'm like, well, you might not be at the beach, but it is the longest day of the year, so it could still be light out where you are. And then I was saying how I wish the longest day of the year was later in the summer, because you're always like happy when you notice the days are getting longer. You're always like, oh hey, you know, it was, especially during the winter, you're like, oh hey, it was sunny until like 5:30 p.m. and then oh, it was sunny till 6 p.m. and it's just like always a good notice. You're like, oh, the days are getting longer, it's getting close to summer. But it's just like when the day ends and it's like 4:30 and it's already getting dark out, it's just like, why? It's like sad. You know? Especially because I particularly don't like short times in the year, because I had to go to Hebrew school for a while, and it would be like 2 hours. Feel like such a waste of time. And then we would come out and it was just like dark, and it was 6 p.m. and it was just like kind of sad that it was dark out, and it felt like it was so bright out at 2:30, because it's always bright out at like 2:30 unless it's raining. Or not 2:30, like 3:30 or something when we get out of school. Or when we got out of school. And he just fell in some random hole. And then of course you just like, it's such a, I don't know. I don't like short days. I feel like short days, it's just dark and gloomy and gross. That's what I think. So some people like, do you like long days in the year? Like, are some people fans of like, or short days? Are some people fans of days that are only like a few hours long? That's like, yeah, this day is 10 hours long. I mean, does anyone really like that? Ooh, why your old password? Why doesn't it ask for your current one? You probably changed your old password because it's too hard to remember or something. That just sucks. That is just like, you'd think they'd try to make things simple. Like, it's almost like ooh, okay. It's almost like their whole crew is like so lazy that they, like their whole like customer service, that they need to give them things to do. Like, they just need to give them stuff like menial tasks to complete so that you can like do whatever. I mean, like, you'd think they could just make it so easy. I feel like that's kind of rude to tell someone, to just be like, yeah, you talk too much in your sleep. I once knew someone who talked in my sleep. Very nice. He's a very nice person. And occasionally he'll show up on streams, but I know because I had to go on like school trips and be in the same room as him, and he just like talks in his sleep, and it's a little bit annoying, I think. I wish he wouldn't. I mean, this is like 6th grade, so I don't really care. It was annoying. That was not a fun trip I had to take. Oh, but he likes the carrot. Bah! Level 19. What happens when they hit level 20? Now, I have to actually focus on this, on these relationships. You have a low relationship with her. You can get a higher relationship with the horse. Ooh, you like it? Okay, that's good. Ooh, you like that? That is good. Arcade. Ooh. This is a high chance for an HP banana. But it's also a decently high chance for a leather uniform. Yeah, it like landed. Not far away, not far away. I'll try again. Ugh. I'll try one more. I mean, I only have one more ticket, and I will try again. Because any one of the items on the other side is just like a jackpot. But no, I don't get any of them. I mean, like, the chances are almost half and half that I get something. It's a little bit more for the HP banana. But, I mean, 3 HP bananas is disappointing. Maybe I should have just waited for some. Those chances, though, that I got something good were pretty high. Because, I mean, all of those 3 on the other side were, like, banger items. Okay, so I think I've cleared out every soul. Is there a soul I have to clear out here? That's possible. Alright, then there might be one in the cave that I have to save. Yeah, ooh, but I got a gold flag like all these levels. I got a gold flag all of them. Boo, 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 boo. Wow, cool. Mountain of money. Well, I think there might be a boss. Is this gonna be a boss? No. Maybe there will be soon, because I know boss levels just throw you at the boss. I don't think they would throw this many enemies where it's just so easy for her to use up 15 of his MP. I feel like this might just be a normal level. Dig it up. Oh, you fixed it. How'd you fix it? What did you do to fix it? Hey, what's up, Bear Track? There you go. After like 3 hours of them not being able to help you, it's as simple as resetting your email. See, this is like why customer service is stupid. I mean, you don't have anyone else to call. You really don't have anyone else to call. You don't know what to do. Yeah, what's up, Bear Track? I myself am doing pretty good. And I'm very happy because I'm almost at 1,000 subs. Ooh, who will help? Oh, Mosey Bro 2 goes to help. Oh. Okay, sure. Why'd you even ask me, game? I know I have been. I streamed for like 4 hours today, trying to beat one Mario Maker level that took me, well, more like 3.5 hours. It took me 3 hours to beat the Mario Maker level. It was a long, hard level, and it was. I promised those. So I beat the second one. I beat the first 2 out of like 5 in a series. And I'm not gonna do it next Mario Maker shit. No, what happened? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you, Bear Track. Why? What happened? What happened? They just... Ooh, this is a weird looking dagger. I don't know if I like it. It doesn't look like a dagger, it looks like a blunt weapon. I still like how this one looks better. Ooh. Just like everything is always breaking. Ooh, you started streaming again. That is exciting. Streaming is always fun. Yeah, EA, man. That's how they get you. You just want to play a simple soccer game. And they're really getting you, you know? How about you have the hieroglyph toast? Man, I can go for a good French. Like, this game makes me crave French toast. Which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Like, the grub in this game, I don't know, like hieroglyph toast, it looks like French toast. I don't know, I just want it in my belly. What about these other levels to gold flag? How would I do it after I beat this boss, which is seemingly right here? And then I will that is weird. New profile pic. I can't really see profile pics that well, but it looks pretty good from what I can see. Because I mean, I'm looking at chat through a phone, which is already kind of small and it's far away from me. So I'm not really looking at it on my computer. Which, like, it might be nice to look at it on my computer. Because if I'm being honest with you guys. Ooh, you just got, how do I empty bin? Right click and then there should be more options from there. Because I've been like, I've mentioned this before and it hasn't happened that much recently, but like whenever I sleep on my right side, not whenever, but occasionally when I sleep on my right side, I will have like these weird dreams that I'm streaming and I like can't read chat because I'm asleep, obviously, and like I obviously don't have my phone, so I'm like, well, how do I know that what they're saying is real? Because I don't have my phone to check. Hey, what's up, Wawa Wubsy Central, and see a bear track. And it's like, I think if I got it on my computer, it wouldn't be like that. And it's not really a problem. I mean, like, my YouTube channel has almost been a part of my life for like a year now, but I just think that it would be a little bit better. Jumpy, you know, when I was 3 days younger, you were cool. But now what happened 3 days later? Oh yeah, because I'm not streaming Mario Maker. I mean, like, when you're done with school, you'll be able to go to my Mario Maker streams. Okay. Missed two. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Streaming Mario Maker 2 at night just like doesn't work. Oh, maybe I should like pay attention to the game. How are my guys' stats? Ooh, last day of school is today. That's exciting. Why though? Wait, today's a Monday. Yes, I know, I'm an evil guy. Oh yeah, I should have been paying more attention. In all seriousness though, it is unfortunate that you keep missing the streams. However, it doesn't make much sense to stream Mario Maker 2 during the day anymore. I used to stream it at night. So of course in the comments I joke like that, but in all seriousness, I am sorry that you keep missing the streams. But unfortunately, you know, what am I really gonna do about it? Whoa, was that a critical hit? Why is your last day of school on a Monday? I feel like that's so mean to put your last day of school on a Monday. Like, they could not have had worse planning. Like, that's really annoying. It's like you're almost done and then you just come back on a Monday. Like, one more and then you're done. Like, does that one extra day really help you guys? I mean, I guess if they need a certain amount of days, they kind of have to have a certain amount of days, but I mean, I don't know, could they not have, like, what's that one extra day really gonna do to help you? Whoa. They're level 20, and that is a weird jingle. Man, Urha has a good relationship with that horse. Yeah, that's like, that's mean, honestly. Like, that's mean planning. I don't think they were, like, laughing evilly in the superintendent's office or whatever, but I don't know why they couldn't have just, like, made it a Friday. I feel like it's very, oh my god. I feel like it's very, like they weren't really thinking about it when they made that decision, because, you know, really, how can the teachers like that either? I'll give this to you. How can the teachers really like that either? They probably just want to be done. And, you know, why, I mean, unless you guys are all having your exams, like, you have so many exams that you just have to do one more day, which I really doubt, because, I mean, well, Whoopsie Central, what grade did you just complete? What grade did you just complete? Because I need to know to formulate my opinion. Yeah, you just completed 6th grade. You're not having, I mean, congratulations, first of all. And I mean, I remember at the end of 6th grade, I had what they called an English quest, which I thought it's a hilarious name for it. But it's it's in between a quiz and a test. And I remember they like sat us down and they're like, hey, you guys are in middle school now. You guys won't be able to just sit around and expect school to end. School, like, you to have no more work to do 2 weeks before school ends. And then throughout the entirety of middle school, I mean, even this year was more like 1 week. But I mean, if you're not having exams at the end of the year, then schoolwork is just like over. If you are having exams, then schoolwork is still like pretty much over. I mean, studying for exams, here's my opinion, studying for exams is not that difficult. It's because the exams at least that you're gonna be taking in 6th grade, they're not gonna be too difficult. Because if you're taking exams in 6th grade, did you have to take exams at the end of this year? But I mean, if you did, yeah, that's ridiculous. That's dumb if you didn't even do anything. Yeah, no exams. I mean, when you get to take exams, here's my hot take. Exams, if they want to have a good exam, it can't be too difficult. Unless it's like a math exam. Math exams can be difficult. But if you're having like a history exam or something, or like an English exam, the thing is, if you can study well, and you can just study, it's going to be time consuming, but it's not going to be that difficult, because if you can study and just go over it a bunch, right, spend a decent amount of time studying, then the exam itself isn't going to be that hard, because they need to cover everything in the year. They can't spend, like, they can't waste question time asking questions to you that's just like totally ridiculous, where it's just like, how would anyone remember this? Because then they're not going to be able to cover any of the other stuff, especially if it's an English or history exam. They're going to be wanting to ask you essay questions, so they're not going to ask you ridiculous multiple choice questions that's like, how would you even remember them? If you study. If you don't study, then exams are going to be hard. But here's my other hot take. Studying, if you study, it's not that, like, studying itself is not that difficult to do. I mean, some tests are difficult even if you do study, but I mean, in 6th grade you might not have to study if you're smart enough. But I mean, it's just like not that hard. And I don't mean to sound like super pretentious and stuff, like, oh yeah, I'm so smart. But I mean, all you have to do is just like do it. That's my advice. I mean, of course you have to figure it out, which I guess can be a little bit tricky. Like, figure out how you do it. But I mean, advice as someone who just completed 9th grade this year. In a class, if the teacher has PowerPoints or Google Slides, yeah, honor roll, see? You're a smart guy. School shouldn't be too tricky for you. If you're on honor roll, even if you're in harder classes, like, you probably still have a better work ethic, so it's not going to be that hard for you. So, like, don't even worry about school. But, yeah. If you get, like, a PowerPoint or a Google slide, ask for it. Ask for it so you can look over it at home. They'll probably give it to you. And math, if you have a textbook, they're going to ask for the odd problems. For studying, do the even problems. And yeah, that's it really. If they give you like a definitions list, then make like a Quizlet of the definitions, and even that will help you. I mean, you still do have to memorize the definitions otherwise, but I mean, let's be honest, if you're smart, or if you have a good work ethic at least, and you're able to put in some time and dedication, school just isn't that hard. At least what I've experienced of it. Like, don't worry about stuff later in the year. Ooh, he hates it. Don't worry about stuff. Like, don't worry about people being like, oh, this year is so hard. It's not gonna be hard for you if you're You have a good work ethic. This lab gear is so ugly, it's not even funny. This is the only good looking lab gear. I swear, thankfully they haven't bought any bananas yet. Which is good because it makes me really angry when they buy bananas. It makes me unhappy. That makes me mad. Yeah. I have to do this level one more time. I might spend a while just trying to gold flag these levels. And for that, I guess I'm sorry. This game is fun. This game is fun because I mean, I don't know what's your day like? Because this game would be great to just like binge play, just like play a bunch. For me, playing games is a little bit different because I like to stream them, so of course, you know, I don't just like wake up at 7 a.m. and start streaming. I need time to like settle in. But this game is one of those games that you can like just wake up if you're not doing anything one day on like a summer day, nice summer day where it's like raining or something. It's like warm and rainy. And you're just like hanging out on the couch. And then you just play this game all day. And you have a fun time. Though I feel like I don't like doing absolutely nothing in a day. Like, I feel like for me, that just like feels kind of bad when I just do absolutely nothing. Which I guess, now that I think about it, is gonna be weird with streaming this summer. Because I mean, this is like, I'm about to start my 5th hour of streaming today. Pretty much. And I mean, even then, I just feel kind of like, like, of course I enjoy streaming, of course, but I feel like I still want to be like going out and doing something. Which, I mean, I did go on a walk today, but I don't know. I feel like I was unproductive today. Streaming is weird in the sense that it's fun and I enjoy it, but for a while I was like wondering if it was well, I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, for like during last summer, I would say it like counted as something that I would just like do as a whole thing through a day, but now I feel like I need to do a little bit more in a day. Oh, you need more attack. So I mean, last summer with coronavirus, all that fancy stuff, you know, it felt like it was very you know, I feel like I didn't need to do as much in a day because I had just spent the last few months not really doing anything. And I'm definitely not bored in a day, but I don't know. I feel like I enjoy at least like going and doing something. That's what I think. Do I still have a Wii? I wish I still had a Wii U. I wish I didn't sell it, and I can get emulators now. So it's like, you know, who cares? Playing the Wii U is a fun time. Ooh, Whirlwind Blades. Like, do you remember Nintendo Land for the Wii U? Do you remember that game? That game was crazy. It was just like so good. Nintendo Land. I remember playing the Legend of Zelda game with my sister, and like that was a fun time. I think Nintendo is definitely like I think like I'll go down. I think the thing with Nintendo and their more like casual entries such as Nintendo Land, like their weird launch titles. Like I think those are cool. A 1-2 Switch was not really a cool launch title in my opinion. Like the quality of the game, it's like for $50 it should have been packaged with the Switch for what it was. Like Wii Sports, the thing about Wii Sports is packaged with the Switch, and it was like a fun game on the Wii. No, you can just do a normal attack. And you know, Wii Sports that was a cool game. Nintendo Land, that game, maybe if it wasn't packaged in with the Wii U, wouldn't have been as good. But I think that game was fun just because it had a lot of cool little mini games in them. Cool. It had some like cool little mini games in them that I felt were good for a pack-in title because, you know, you're not going to be playing some games with a bunch of people. If you're, you know, if you don't know what to play, it's like a neat little party game. And I just think that's like, it gives the console instant value. Having a pack-in title, so at least you can do something on it. Like for the Nintendo Switch, I had to like go and get games. And I don't know, I feel like it's just like Nintendo Switch, I feel like launch titles are interesting for like the pack-in title at least, or like launch titles. Like I think more than a company just trying to hype up their own console. Like if you need something to do on a console, you know what's a Nintendo Switch gonna do if you don't have any games on it? I guess if you like white screens with squares on them. There you go. Your magic is awful. You need better magic for a chef. That's just what I think. Like the console after Nintendo Switch, I don't know what that's gonna be. But I think that I'm just gonna speed this up. I think that whatever the console after Nintendo Switch is, I wouldn't mind even if they didn't like. I think launch titles from big franchises, like, they're cool, but I honestly think games that are like Mii games or something. I'll use Unstable Formula, where it's like kind of weird, like a mini adventure game that they would just throw in, where there's some like cool areas. Like what a cool game that would be if they threw in like basically a mini Zelda game, except it wasn't a Zelda game, it was like just like a weird Nintendo-y character. And there's like a water area, like a foresty area, a mountain area or whatever. And then there's like the evil castle or something. Like, I don't know. I just think that would have been cool for them to decide to do instead of like all these crazy first party titles. And don't get me wrong, I do like the first party titles, but you're not gonna pack that in with a console. Like I think if they packed in a good shortish single player game, maybe it took like 5 to 10 hours to complete and didn't offer much post game, as a pack-in title would be very good. It'd be very nice because you'd have a cool single player game, and maybe there'd be like some multiplayer stuff. Maybe there'd be like some mini games. I don't know. But that's what I think of like pack-in titles. I think they're very important to a console, just because also it shows like the sort of personality, I guess, of the company behind it. Like if they have a nice pack-in title, good game, good solid game, good something for you to do, then it's like, it's nice. It's like a little gift. Ooh, 650 people. There we go. What am I gonna get? HP Sprinkles upgrade. 160. I have like so many. Cool. Cool stuff. I know, I don't know, what do you think of? It says there's 2 people watching, meaning there's one other person watching this. Apparently Miitopia at night is not as popular, but like, I'm still having a great time. Like, there's some games that people care about more and some that people don't, but I mean, this game. I am getting tired though. It is getting a little bit late, especially because yesterday I was like in the heat all day. Hey, well, Whoopsie Central is here. Hey, Matt, what's up? Matt has not been here in a while, and it's cool that he is here now. Yeah, well, Woobsy, what's your opinion on pack-in titles? No, I'm just welcoming you back. I don't get mad when people like come back after a while. I just think it's cool. Nah, what do you mean sorry? I have a little bit more than 900 subs. I'm almost at 1,000. I'm at 995. That's like almost 1,000. Got it right. Very excited to hear that. Ethan, I just gained 40. 40 what? 40 subs? Oh yeah, you are gonna hit 3K soon. I'm gonna hit 1K soon. Gen X Gaming. Ooh, you only need 60 subs left before you hit 3K. Do you think I'll hit 1K first? Or you'll hit 3K first? I don't know. Wow, your channel is growing like crazy. Yeah. Oh, you got this game on the 3DS? Nice. Jacob, your channel actually grew really quickly. Like, your channel is only like 2 months older than mine. Yet you are 3 times the size. Yes, you are quite lucky. But who knows, maybe one day I'll catch up. But yeah, your channel has been doing like insane recently. And it's weird because you'd think Roblox Arsenal is such a niche game to play. Like basically, I mean, you do like Roblox Arsenal and then like a little bit of Minecraft, but like your main thing is Roblox Arsenal. Oh, I have 666 monsters defeated. Oh, nice. The devil has possessed my Switch. Bah. All right. And it wants to get me to stop playing. No, I'm gonna continue playing. But it's like crazy. So good for you. Because good for you, Jacob. Because honestly, it seems that Roblox. Oh, you're getting the Skyward Sword. I might need new Joy-Cons. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the Skyward Sword ones. I'm just gonna get basic ones. I might play that game with motion controls. I might just play it with a controller. But I feel like motion controls, like, that's the experience of it, you know? You gotta play it with motion controls. I know, I'm excited for the grow like crazy part. Yeah, no, that's just how YouTube works. I feel like YouTube can be like a little bit like discouraging at first until you start to like get into a little bit of a rhythm, because you see all these like your first thing is just look it up. Like you just look up like how do I gain subscribers on YouTube, and you get some videos with pretty good advice, I would say. I mean, one tip that I would have like never done is just ask people to subscribe. And that's how I got like all my subscribers. It's just by asking people to subscribe. But also like some other stuff, like they make it seem like you're just gonna like the numbers are just gonna skyrocket, when in reality probably not. But like those videos, because those videos, yeah, they help. They do help. Ugh. I was about to get a weapon. I mean, slime jellies isn't awful. Now time for the outings. I don't like the outings in this game, which I've given my opinion for, but I'll just quickly give it again. Effectively, you're just boosting a stat and it takes way too long. But yeah, YouTube is kind of crazy. I feel like once you like get in a sort of groove with the general ups and downs that can and will happen on YouTube, then it's just like, it's fine. Like, you have to realize that that'll happen. Ooh, you got Super Paper Mario. That is exciting. I actually like that game a lot. How about you guys just go on a bunch of outings, you two? Because, like, I literally don't care. So you guys can just go on a bunch of outings. I am not in the mood to try to think strategically about my team and their relationships with each other and how I can get those to be even in balance. Super Paper Mario is a fun game. I talked about this in a Mario Kart video I made, but I quote unquote played it, which means effectively that when I was little, I like Wii games, I quote unquote played, because my sister and I would just like watch my dad play them. So you can't really say that I played them. But I experienced them to the point where I know parts of the game. Like Mario 64, like, I've experienced what it's like to get 120 stars before, but I've never actually done it until about a year ago. You know? But I've experienced it. Which I guess there's sort of a difference, because I mean, I'm not great at video games either, buddy, so it's fine. The difference between playing games and just kind of like watching someone else play games is like, if I'm just watching someone else play a game, then oh, you guys are full. I'll wait to feed you guys because you guys will like pop. Ew. Oh, that's such a why did I say that? That's disgusting. Oh my god. The idea of like eating so much food that you just pop. Ugh. That's so gross. Why did I say that? Ew. Oh man, that is nasty. I don't like that concept because 100% of Bowser's Fury 3 times. Ooh, nice. That game is fun though. That game is a lot of fun. When am I gonna stream 3D World? That's a good question. I really need to just stream the game. No, I'm not gonna faint. I really need to just stream the game because I've been delaying it to find like the perfect moment, which would be a Sunday during the day. But I just need to stream it at this point. I mean, I just have to do it. I've been trying to wait for like the time when I always stream it. But I mean, I just need to find some point and just stream the game more. But yeah, that concept of just like people here's the thing, eating like way too much when you're full is just kind of gross to me. Eating when you're already full, because I mean, if you think about it. Ooh, dragon fruit. Oh yeah, I know the game is good. I know the game is good. And I've streamed it a bunch. And I just haven't streamed it in like probably a month at this point, month or two. Because I've just been trying to find the perfect moment to stream it and it never comes up. But no, eating when you're already full, that's just like gross, especially when you're like stuffed and then people like decide they're gonna order more. Or like when people decide they're gonna get dessert when like you just don't want dessert and people are like, ooh, let's get dessert. That sounds like a pretty good summer to me. That summer sounds pretty good to me. Oh, yeah, they're like best friends now. They're like pretty good friends now, actually. I have so much grub to eat. But it's always the worst, most annoying feeling when you're just at dinner, you're full, you want to go home, and you're like, should we get dessert? Especially for me, because like when I go to dinner with my family, like a lot of the times I go to dinner with my parents, sister, and grandparents, and I don't really say much there. If I'm being totally honest, I just don't say that much. And, you know, that's partially due to me, I don't know. It's sometimes can be hard just because I feel like I don't really have like any opportunities to talk. So like especially when it's a long time that I spend at dinner, it's just like very kind kind of tiring and just like I want to go home, like that sort of feeling. And then I mean, if I'm like full and they're like, let's get dessert, I'm just like, no. I'm eating at a restaurant, I just eat and don't say anything. No, it's not bad when you're having like a good conversation with someone. But I don't know, I feel like a lot of the time I'm sort of just being like asked questions that like are one word answers, and then I'm just like done talking. Like I lose the talking stick or something. Which like I talk a lot on streams, right? Because I'm the only person talking, so I can talk a lot, and I'm certainly not a quiet person in general. Like I'm not like the stereotype of like, oh, I'm a quiet person in real life. Like I talk a lot in real life with my friends. I just feel like I don't want to be constantly trying to like get a word in, as opposed to someone like constantly trying to be like, ah, yes, I shall be talking now. Cause like getting a word in is frustrating. It happens like sometimes for me where I'm just trying to say something. People just don't care at all about what I have to say. Which I mean, it happens for everyone. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm so like, I was about to say outspoken. I don't think that's what outspoken means. I think it's more like you're very loud and vocal. But I'm not. I mean, like this happens to everyone. I don't want it to seem like I'm that like. I'm like, oh, no one cares about what I have to say. People care about what I have to say. People in real life certainly do care about what I have to say. But I mean, it does happen to everyone where sometimes they just get like totally ignored. They're trying to get a word in, they're trying to say something funny to their friends, and they just get like totally ignored. I'm not a quiet person, but I'm just shy. Because when I talk to my friends, yeah. I'm not shy. Like, I wouldn't consider myself to be a shy person. I just don't like a situation where I feel like I need to constantly, like, get a word in. I don't know. I feel like that's, oh, sorry, I'm sending a text. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like having to like compete to talk to someone or to talk to people. I just think that's like annoying. Like I'd rather just be silent at that point. Also, it's kind of weird. I feel like some people, speaking of like social situations, I feel like some people in real life that I just like don't talk to, don't have any regard, like I don't think about them at all, don't, you know, don't really consider like what they're thinking at any time. I mean, people I just don't care about are like weirdly obsessed with me, and maybe they think it's like funny, maybe they think they're being nice, but it's like I've never, there are certain people where I've just like never thought about them. I've never really cared about them, and yet they're like weirdly obsessed with me. And it's not like I don't care about them in a way where they're like trying to be my friend and I just like ignore them, but there are some people who like I feel like are just like weirdly obsessed with me, and it's like it seems like it's a mutual thing that we just like don't really care about each other. Hey, what's up, Happy? You finally saved enough money for what? But yeah, I don't know. I just think I don't really like it when people, like, some people are like, yeah, Ethan, at just like random moments. And I'm just like, have I ever spoken to you? No. Have I ever had the desire, oh, nice, to Among Us Burger. Have I ever had the desire to speak to you? No. And you know, of course, if people like want to talk to me, sure, fine. But I feel like people just do it because they think it's like funny or something. And it's just like annoying. Like maybe they think they're like, maybe they think that I think that we're like best friends. But I just like don't care. I just think it's a little bit strange. Ooh, nice. I didn't even know Miitopia speedruns existed. That's certainly not what I'm doing. Miitopia speedruns are probably like 4 mages. And then they just like go around. And they're always dealing like as much damage as either mages or like a bunch of thieves. That could possibly work. But thieves don't do high single target damage. Among Us chicken nugget, not even a real thing. Fake. Do people do that? So yeah, do people do that to you guys where they're like, yeah, and they say your name when they just like people you don't even know? If people I knew did it, then it'd be like, it'd be fine. But I feel like some people are just like, yeah, Ethan, and I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know you. And you seem to think that it's like a little bit funny. So I just like it's not like it's funny. It's not like I think we're, it's not like I think that we're like best friends and they're like trying to trick me. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like what they think they're getting out of doing it. But it's not like they make like an effort to talk to me otherwise. Like that's the thing. If people did that and they're like, are like, hey, we should like, they like try to like actually strike up a conversation with me, that'd be a little bit different. But that's what's particularly weird about it. And if you're if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, subscribe. I had an extremely nice Father's Day. I played golf with my dad, and we had a fun time. I played very well. We played 18 holes. So yes, thank you for asking. And I mean, I was doing well. I mean, like, I'm not that great at golf in the grand scheme of things. But you know, I'm getting better at the game, which is very nice. Oh my god, you bought an HP banana, you dunce. So, ooh, nice. That does sound fun. Yeah, I just, well, I played golf with my dad, and then we went to this restaurant with my nuclear family, which is like your parents and your siblings. Well, for me, it's my mom, dad, sister, grandparents, and my aunt, uncle, and cousins. I have 2 little cousins, and they're incredibly messy eaters. One of them got spaghetti for dinner, which like was a disaster, because I don't know how you don't know how to eat spaghetti, but like she's 8 years old, so I guess when you're 8 years old, figuring some things out is quite difficult for you when you're 8 years old. And apparently eating spaghetti was one of them, and I explained to her, like, oh, all you have to do is like twist it. But at a certain point they were like picking, both of my cousins, one of them is 8, one of them is 6, and at a certain point they were both like picking spaghetti noodles by their hand and like dangling them over their mouths and just dropping them in, and their faces were covered with sauce. Nice, that does sound like a lot of fun. That does seem like fun. Yeah, Father's Day and Mother's Day are fun holidays, but like Father's Day you play golf, so it's better than Mother's Day. Yeah, see, watching golf. See, here's the thing. Dads like golf. That's just like their personality trait. Like that, if there's like one shared personality trait between all adult men with children in the United States, is that they just all like golf. Like, I don't know why, but they just all do. And so they like watch golf and then they play golf. But like I also like golf, so there you go. Oh, I accidentally gave him a bad frying pan that I didn't like. That's fine. Yeah, no, golf also autocorrects to gold for me too. I'm assuming you're, yeah, exactly, the two things. I'm actually gonna end stream after I do like the one more roll. I'm gonna go back first though and rearrange the rooms so her can at least go with someone if we get that. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream. Yeah, because I'm getting tired. I mean, I was playing golf in like 90 degrees probably, and I brought like 5 mini Gatorades, and I even got a bottle of water. I mean, I am gonna do this Jolly Jaunt luxury ticket with her, then I'm gonna end stream. I'm almost about to end stream. But I was very hydrated, but also heat makes you tired. Nah, talking in live streams, streamers like people in chat who talk a lot because it makes it a lot easier to stream. like a ramble is sort of difficult to do, because obviously if I'm playing video games by myself, I'm not talking to myself, you know, just out loud. If I'm playing video games and not streaming it or recording anything, I'm not talking to myself, you know. But it's when I'm doing a ramble is hard. Rambling is hard to do. Alright, save and quit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, or tell your friends and stuff about this channel. I mean, I'm probably gonna, knowing how, yeah, see, that seems fun. Knowing how I've been like weirdly kind of losing a little bit of subscribers recently. Of course, I've been gaining more than I've been losing, so it's fine. But I'm probably gonna like lose 1 subscriber overnight, and then gain like 4 tomorrow, and like just steadily climb up to 1,000 over the next few days. I'm trying to do it by Saturday, because if you look back, Saturday is my first video was made on June 27th. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will